Welcome, people, to another episode. In this episode, we're going to be exploring a country that is well loved, well traveled to, and most people love going there for various reasons. Some people go there for cosmetic surgery. Some people go there for a family holiday. Some people go there for a solo trip. Some people go there because the food is great. This country is called Turkey. Sometimes I wonder where the name Turkey came from, because actually they eat no turkey in Turkey. Okay, guys, we're going to be exploring Turkey today. And this is one country that I would always go back to. And a lot of people would always go back to it because there's a lot to offer. In terms of culture, Turkey has a lot to see. So watch me as I gallivant this lovely country. Crazy it is in Istanbul on a normal day. So there's a lot of things you can do in Istanbul, obviously. There's a lot of touristy bits and there's a lot of fun you can have. So I thought, you know what, let me show you the real streets of Istanbul.
Hello.
Hey, you alright?
Welcome.
Hey.
Kebab?
Yeah, later on.
Very nice kebab.
Yeah, I could see the best kebab in Istanbul.
Okay, where are you go?
Yeah. Huh?
Where are you go?
Where am I going? Yeah, there. I'll come back.
Okay, come back. Bye.
Yeah, see you later.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye. Yeah, they're quite friendly, aren't they? That's what you get in Turkey. Also, there's a lot of people that come to Turkey for a lot of cosmetic surgery. I've just seen somebody now that's done something to their face. So people come here for like facelift. I'm trying to be quiet so people don't hear me. So some people come for like a facelift. Some people come for like a nose job, or to do their lips, or liposuction, you know. Or some people come for six packs. There's a lot of things people come for, and also hairline issues. A lot of people have hairline issues, and they come to Turkey to resolve it. That is so nice. That's a hardware store. They've got a lot of hardware products. Look, that's a hardware store. So a lot of people come to Turkey to resolve their hairline issues. So if you have any hairline issues and you're thinking, how the hell do I rectify this? Come to Turkey. Okay guys, I'm going to show you the real streets of Istanbul. It's a Thursday, and it's March the 6th, 2025, and it's crazy busy on the streets of Istanbul. And one thing you're guaranteed in Istanbul is a lot of kebab. A lot of kebab. You can never ever tell me you're looking for a kebab store. What you should tell me is there are too many kebab stores. Oh my days, look at all of that. It's like a mini bazaar, that area. Okay, so a lot of the people you can see now are literally locals, and they are doing their usual hustle and bustle to make some Turkish lira. The Turkish lira is not that powerful compared to the Jordanian dinars, for example, which was killing me literally. Jordan was so expensive. For a country that is not rich, their currency is mad expensive. So the Turkish lira is quite good. You can get a decent meal for a decent price. You can get a nice Turkish beer. FS is the local beer. so you can get that when you come to Turkey. Look at how busy the road is. Oh my days. There's a lot of honing, but it's not as bad as India. Oh my days. The honing in India is crazy. It could drive you mad. Like, people are literally like honing every 1 second. That's how bad it is. Like, I'm like, do you have to bloody hone every minute? But that's how bad it is in India. Try going to India and you'd understand what I'm saying. The honing in India is crazy. India is the busiest country in the world because nothing stops. It's like 24/7 chaos. For those that know me, I love chaotic environments. It makes you more versatile, I would say. So this part of Istanbul, can you see all the ATMs there? It's crazy, isn't it? Like various banks. So if anyone is trying to rob banks or ATMs, that's the easiest place to go. Alrighty, so one thing I noticed about Istanbul is every area is slightly different. You go to certain parts and you're like, oh my days, this looks really modern. You go to certain parts and you're like, oh my days, this looks a bit old and ancient. You go to certain areas, you're like, oh my days, this looks like a party area. You go to certain parts and you're like, this whole area looks like a bazaar, and is a massive bazaar. Yeah? So this is how interesting Istanbul is. Also, Turkish people are quite friendly. You would notice when you go there. They're just naturally very friendly. And Istanbul has the best kebabs ever, like ever. So if you want the best kebab, please find your way to Turkey, mate. Okie dokie, let's see what else I was doing on this day in Istanbul. That's why I'm calling this video the real streets of Istanbul, because you're seeing things that are actually real. Like, this is not me trying to make Istanbul look very nice or very bad. I'm just showing you exactly how it is. Hey, yeah, so no messing around, literally. Mehaba. Is that how you say mehaba? Okay, guys, I know I'm saying it all wrong, but oh, look at them goodies. Baklava. Okay, there's a lot of hardware stores and places where they sell hardware products. Doner, I told you there's doner everywhere. Like, they even have like their own doner McDonald's. I'm telling you, like, it's literally like doner McDonald's. Like, there's McDonald's. I'm not lying. There's McDonald's kebab with fries, and it's set up like McDonald's. So that's why I call Istanbul the land of kebab. It's crazy. Okay, so we're just waiting to cross the road, and I'm having tourists look at me. I don't know if they're tourists or they are Turkish. Hi guys. Everyone is waiting to cross the road. Okay, so I just want to see how nice the view is there. I might go to the to the Blue Mosque and the Grand Bazaar today, but most likely tomorrow, because I would have more time. But let's see, like, with me you never know. Oh my days, look, people are literally jaywalking. You think jaywalking is allowed in Turkey? It might be, because a lot of people are doing it. And them drivers don't care, they just like drive. In Poland, you get a fine if you try jaywalking. Don't try that in Poland. Don't try jaywalking in Poland. You get messed up. They don't play. The police are ready to fine you. But I can't remember how much it is. How much Polish zloty you'll be charged for mucking about. Okie dokie. Let's keep gallivanting. Right, we move. So, Istanbul must be one of the best cities within Europe because it's so diverse in population, diverse in nature, diverse ethnically, and is also a very interesting place to be. Like, you can never get bored. I've never heard anyone saying I'm bored in Istanbul. That's never going to happen. There's always a lot of things to see, and there's a lot of characters. Like yesterday, some random guy was just staring at me talking, and I was like, I don't know what the hell you're saying. Yeah, so can you see all of this? The land of ATMs. I don't know why they line them up like that. It's like, it's so funny. There must be a lot of money in this area. Yeah, there must be a lot of money. That's the money train right there. Okay, so let's talk of cruises. So you can actually pay for a boat and have a boat cruise. I'm sure it takes you from, because basically we are on the European side now, and I'm sure it takes you to the Asian side. I was actually thinking, should I go to the Asian side? Because last time I came to Istanbul, I did stay in the Asian side, and I had to travel to the European side every day. But I don't know. Let's see. A lot of people do that because the hotels in the Asian side are massive. They've got a lot of fancy hotels there. Not to say they don't have any in the European side, they do, but they do have a lot of lovely hotels in the Asian side. Oh, look at people fishing. So you're allowed to fish. Look, that is amazing. I'm sure they have like a fishing license. All my days. I've never seen this before. People people fishing at the bridge. Oh, look, he's caught a lot of nice fishes.
Oh!
Are you guys going to take one and cook that for me?
What?
You want to take a fish and cook it?
No, we don't want. We
You don't want
kitchen.
Okay, you don't have a kitchen.
We just
gonna
have a room and how to. That's all.
Where are you guys from?
From Russia.
Oh, Ruski.
Yes.
Yes. Take care, guys. Yeah. Spasiba. Yeah.
Пожалуйста.
Yeah. I love Russians. I love them. You guys are the best. Yeah, I need to go to Russia, isn't it, guys? I keep meeting Russians every time, and I really need to go. Don't worry, very soon you see me in Russia. Okay, look at them lot, still fishing. Unfortunately, I'm in a hotel and I can't make any fish. I'm not allowed. And even if I catch a fish and I decide to cook it, if I decide to cook a fish in my hotel, if I buy like a stove to cook it, I'll get chopped out because that will go against my hotel contract. Also, if I decide to catch a fish and take it to my hotel and tell them to cook it, they would say no because that's not their contracted fish supplier. I'm not their contracted fish supplier. You see, when you own a business, there's a lot of liabilities for those that don't understand, isn't it? There's a lot of liabilities. You see, he agreed. That man agreed. So there is a lot of liabilities, and people tend to say no when you give them certain things because accepting it would be accepting a liability, and nobody is looking to accept my fish liability. So I totally understand. But now I really want to go Russia. It's crazy. Like, I really need to sort out my Russian visa. I hope they don't arrest me for espionage. That's the only thing I'm scared of. I don't want them to arrest me for espionage. because you just never know. But yeah, looking forward to it. It would happen one day. Oh my days, look at how lovely that view looks. Look. This is nice. It's a nice place, isn't it? I love Turkey. So one thing I've always wondered about is, do they eat a lot of turkey in Turkey? Because if a country is named Turkey, wouldn't they have a lot of turkeys for the Turkish to eat? That's the question. So does anyone know if a lot of Turkish people like eating turkey? I would actually like to know, because this is not even a joke at all, because I've got a feeling they do like turkey. And I'm not sure if they really celebrate Christmas in Turkey, because I'll be thinking, or I'm thinking, they'll be having a lot of Turkish roast turkey. Sorry, I was going to say roast chicken. Roast turkey. Okay, let's be serious now. So look at the fisherman. Moving on. So we are still gallivanting around the streets of Istanbul, and I'm finding out places I've never seen before. This is why you need to either travel to Istanbul 3 times to enable you view all the bits in Istanbul. Yeah, I'm not hungry now, thank you. It's either you
Hello, welcome.
Oh, you're right. Merhaba.
Merhaba.
Yeah. It's either you travel to Istanbul 3 times, or you spend 2 weeks in Istanbul, and I think you will do most of it within 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks is enough, but 5 days is not enough, because you need more days to actually explore it properly, and that way you know you've done you've done your due diligence. But this is my second trip, and it's looking like I might need to do another trip to finally say I've done it properly. But for now, I feel like I'm nearly there. There's few more trips to go, then I would say is now completed. Also, Antalya, which I've been to before, I've been there twice actually. For some reason I feel like I've not done it properly, and I still need to do it again. But this trip I'm doing on Saturday, I don't think I'll be able to cover it properly for a day. Okay, so what I need to do is to cross and join them people there. I'm sure there's some sort of underground you can take. Let me check, because I want to cross to the other side where the bazaar is. There's a lot going on there, and I need to find out what's going on. Oh yeah, that's the underpass. That's what I'm looking for. I think that's the underpass. So on the plane as well, I had a lot of Russians sitting next to me because I could hear Russian. They must like Turkey, and also a lot of them are traveling to Russia via Turkey. For those that don't know, there is a current sanction on Russian airlines, and also sanctions on airlines traveling from London to Russia directly. So what's happening is a lot of people are traveling to either Turkey, and there's another country people have been traveling to. I can't remember off the top of my head. Actually, I think they might be traveling to Estonia and catching a coach, because I think there's a land border. But there's no direct flights anyway, that's what you need to know. So you'd see a lot of Russians in Turkey. Yeah, there's a lot of Russians in Turkey, and it's always been the case though. So some people keep saying, oh, it's because of the war, hence why there's a lot of Russians in Turkey. No, that's not true. So a lot of Russians have been traveling to Turkey for decades or for years. So it's not a new thing at all. Also, you see a lot of Russians in Thailand and China. So those are the sort of places they like going to. However, because of the restriction on travel as well, yes, you might notice a lot of people traveling to Turkey to go into Russia, because people are flying certain airlines that go to Turkey, then go from Turkey to Moscow or St. Petersburg. So yeah, I see why people are noticing more Russians, but Russians have always been traveling to Turkey for decades or years. Okay, so that's that. So thank you guys for everything. You guys have been supporting me as usual. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next video. Take care.